Hey guys, Scott's Football here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be giving you my final England squad for the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, which starts in the middle of November. So it's about the 20th of November in Qatar. England have had a poor run since after poor results against Hungary losing 1-0, Italy 0-0, Germany 1-1, Hungary 4-0 defeat at Molyneux. Italy a 1-0 defeat last week. We were pretty unlucky in that, just can't really play attacking football, can we? And the other game, 3-3 against Germany. We were 2-0 down, then we came back to 3-2. We were 3-2 up. Southgate super subs, Mason Mount, Luke Shaw, and Harry Kane getting a penalty, but he was already playing at the start. But the letdown was we could have won. Even if we'd have won that game, we'd have still been relegated down to League B. But it would have been a positive sign, though. And Nick Pope, he cost us that game. He just hesitates far too much, and he can't kick the ball out well. Big question is whether we'll be going to the World Cup or not. That'll be the big question now. That was the error that cost us the game. So right, on to my England squad now. I'm going to be including on the plane, stay at home, players I want to be called up, my starting 11 for the England World Cup, what formation I'd choose, and which formation will I choose, and which other players we could have. So let's get started then. The goalkeepers, of course, Jordan Pickford, Aaron Ramsdale, and Dean Henderson, which means Nick Pope will stay at home. Pickford is out injured at the moment, but he has been playing, so hopefully he is good by then. If either three of these keepers get injured, if one of these keepers get injured, I would take Nick Pope, but for the time being, he's to stay at home. Right, the right backs, left backs, and centre backs. For right backs, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Kyle Walker, Kieran Trippier, and Reece James. Kyle Walker can play as a right back, left back, and centre back, but I think he's more suited to a right back. And Kieran Trippier can be a left back as well. But they're my right backs. For left back, this was a big one between Ben Chilwell and Luke Shaw. Ben Chilwell has been playing for his club, where Luke Shaw hasn't. But in the game against Germany, Luke Shaw proves himself, and when it comes to England, he's very good, but this will be based on club form. Chilwell has 7 appearances in Premier League last season, as Marcus Alonso kept getting in front of him, but now he's going to start all the games. And Shaw had 20 appearances last season, and both players had the same record as each other. This is going to be a very tough one for me. Personally, I've said Ben Chilwell to go, which means Luke Shaw will be staying at home, sadly. But I really do hope he goes though at the same time. Centre backs now, Connor Cody, who is now at Everton after a bit on loan from Wolves. Ben White, who's been playing, he's been calling for ages. John Stones, and Fikayo Tomori, who's been playing in Italy so hard, and he deserves it. But I found out John Stones has now got an injury until the 16th of October. It says. So if he isn't back by then, I'm hoping he's still got over a month before he can get himself right for the World Cup. I'll take either Eric Dyer or Max Kilman, because Kilman's been calling. Dyer's been playing. I don't rate him very much, but also Kilman, he needs a chance as well, because he was the best player. He was the best player last night against West Ham. Midfielders now, centre mids. Jude Bellingham, he's got to get in there, playing well for Dortmund. Declan Rice, Jordan Henderson, James Ward-Prowse, he's very good on free kicks, we need him. Mason Mount, he's in England form. And one player that desperately needs to be there is James Maddison. Even if he doesn't start, I think he should be in the squad at least. Right, the right wingers, left wingers and strikers, but I'll just include all these wingers and wingers. Right, Phil Foden, who got a hat-trick today along with Haaland. Jack Grealish, he's been starting the last few games and he played alright today, Jack Grealish. Bukayo Saka, Raheem Sterling is now at Chelsea after leaving Man City last season. The big one here for me was being Rashford and Jadon Sancho. Rashford's the top scorer for the club, as he's been filling in for Ronaldo while he sits on the bench every game. Man United, he didn't prove himself today, but in all fairness, I don't think the whole team did. The whole team were terrible, apart from getting 3 goals back at the end. Harry Kane will 100% go, he'll start every game. I've had Ivan Toney, he called him up in those 2 games Southgate, but never played him. And also I think Tammy Abraham needs to be there. I could have just included 2 strikers because you don't really need 3, but it seems hard to leave either Toney or Tammy Abraham out. They need to both go. I could have had Sansa in there, but for the time being, stay at home. Here's my stay at home list. Nick Pope, he hesitates far too much and can't kick the ball out that well. Kyle Walker-Peters, Tarek Mitchell, Ryan Sessegnon, James Justin, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. They're not going to get ahead. They're not going to get ahead of the rest of the 4 right backs we have. Maybe for the future though, but apparently Aaron Wan-Bissaka could change his nation though. Next we've got Eric Dyer. I don't think he's good as the other 4. Mark Guay, good young player. I don't think he's just there yet. He scored a couple of own goals for Palace in the Premier League as well. Say Max Kilman, I don't think he'll get in there, but I'd like to see him called up. Tyrone Mings, he isn't good enough. He played alright today though. Harry Maguire, I've decided not taking him, but Southgate will know Southgate, and he loves Maguire. Look at this, Southgate. Maguire hasn't been playing for his club. He didn't prove himself in the 2 games against Italy and Germany, where he hardly ever put a foot wrong for England. He hardly ever puts a foot wrong for England, but he didn't turn the Czech train the other day, and he's now out injured. How can you take a player in that state? Next, I got Luke Shaw. Bit harsh really, as he's always good for England, and he proved himself against Germany, but it just seemed harsh that Ben Shaw had been playing all the games that left him out, where sure, he hadn't been playing any games, yet he gets ahead, and that wouldn't be very fair, would it? Plus, if we're not going to choose Maguire because of not going, if somebody take Luke Shaw, but he has proved himself though, but I do hope he goes. Conor Gallagher, stay at home. He hasn't really been playing that much after not signing for Palace Birmingham. But he did get the winner yesterday, so I would like to see him go though. A Eze, a bright player, but I just don't. He's one for the future, but I just don't think he'll get in there. Jesse Lingard, he's such a washed up player, really is. His Man United career last season's damaged him. Right, next, Calvin Phillips. Only played 1 match this season and is out injured with a shoulder injury, so you can't play him. Injured, you can't take him. Harvey Elliott, I would like to see him go. He's like one for the future, but I just don't think he'll get ahead of the rest of them. Emil Smith-Rowe, I think he's out injured until December, so you can't take a player injured. Jack Harrison, not going. Personally, I would like to see Southgate given a chance. Maybe more of the qualifying games. A few months not long after the Euros. Maybe he should give him a chance, but I just can't see him going. Anthony Gordon, I think he's one for the future personally. I would like to see him get a chance. Jadon Sancho, it was over Marcus Rashford or Sancho. So I've chose Rashford. But out of the 3 strikers, I could have left even Tony or Abraham out, but I just don't think it would be very fair and even to leave them out knowing how good they are. Next, we've got Jarrod Bowen. He hasn't played well enough this season compared to how he did last season. He did play last night though. If he can continue that form, I think he should go. But he hasn't proven himself for England really, has he? Next, Ollie Watkins, not good enough. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, out injured, hasn't played a game. Callum Wilson, I would like to see him get a chance for England in the future, but personally, over the other 3 strikers, I don't think I think the other 3 strikers are slightly better than him though. Next, my starting lineup for England at the World Cup. I'm going to go a 4-3-3 for Mason, but he'll go negative, won't he, with a back five probably, but I'll go with a 4. So I've got Jordan Pickford in goal, right back Reece James. I want Trent to start, but based on recent form, he shouldn't be starting. So Reece James. Next, John Stones. He is out injured at the moment, but hopefully by the World Cup he could be there, hopefully. Fikayo Tomori, he deserves to start. He's been playing every minute for AC Milan, and he won the league with them last year in the Serie A. Ben Chilwell played every single game. It was a tough one between Chilwell, sure, for me. But Ben Chilwell's been playing though, hasn't he? And he just proved himself for England. Jude Bellingham, he's probably one of the best midfielders in it for England right now. Declan Rice will definitely be there. Mason Mount will be there. Bukayo Saka, Arsenal are top and he's doing very well with them at the moment. Harry Kane will start every game no matter what. Unless he gets injured, of course, God forbid. And Raheem Sterling. Personally, after what I watched today, I wouldn't be against having Phil Foden start. But in his last game, he played well first half apparently, but he didn't have a good game second half. But I'd still definitely take him to the World Cup though. If we went back 5, I would choose Connor Cody in there as a back 5 to suit him. He doesn't work well in the back 4. So that means I'll go James, Stones, Tomori, Connor Cody and Chilwell. Or Kyle Walker could play as a centre back, I don't know. That is my squad, so I hope you do enjoy this today. I am buzzing for when the World Cup starts. Can't wait. Hopefully we do a little bit better this time and go one step further. Looks like Southgate will be staying for the World Cup. We'll soon see how we do. We can judge him on that then, can't we? Instead of stupid Nations League that I don't like. You can only judge him on big competitions, but it's always a concern when your team ain't playing as well as he should be. Everyone's got to be concerned by it, but at the same time, England is England. It is depressing what's in play at time. Honestly, if you look at some of the games, England under 21s have won. The women's team have run the Euros. Why not the first team? Please, I wouldn't be against sending the women's team to the World Cup. I wouldn't be against it. So right then guys, I'll wrap this video up now. So if you do enjoy the video today, do get a like, do subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications every time I make a video. Hope you all enjoyed this today. See you all soon guys. Bye everyone.